I'm back where I was last week, and I was just wondering whether the red flags have been returned. They haven't, and there's a jam jar on the other side of the road as well, and there's no red flag in that one either. I've mentioned that the educational resources for very young Thai children are quite useful for people who want to learn the Thai language. I've had a few questions about these things, where to find them and what they are. There's a bookshop just behind me, so let's go and take a look. สวัสดีครับมีหนังสือสำหรับเด็กอนุบาลฝึกอ่านภาษาไทยไหมครับ And inside the shop there's a huge selection of such books. You just need to look around and find things that are suitable for you. There's some annoying Chinese music in the background at the moment. It's coming up to Chinese New Year. I just hope this doesn't cause a YouTube copyright strike for the music. Here's one example. There's a list of vowels on the first page. Sara is vowel. We get Sara a, I, U, E, A, I, U, A, etc., etc. And turn over, and these are some words that use Sara a. So ga, which is crow. I'm probably going to get some of the tones wrong here. Ga, ma, na, a, ya, ba, etc., etc. These books won't tell you everything. There's no English. So, for example, it won't tell you that this one, Morma, is an M, and this one, Nor Nu, is an N, and this one, Lorling, is an L, etc. You need to get information from somewhere else, for example, from my tutorials. But once you've passed that stage, then you can use some of these books. So it gives you lots of examples of words, get some reading practice, and also writing practice. So it will show you the letters here, and then it's just a dotted version here, so you can trace over and practice writing Thai script. And what's the price on this one? This is 70 baht. A lot of them are a lot cheaper, 30 baht, 40 baht. They're really cheap, and they're really useful, and something that I recommend. What these shops also have, which are very useful, are these wall charts. And this one isn't the same as the one that I used when I was learning, but it's similar. So there are wall charts for vowels and wall charts for consonants. Vowels are sara, consonants are akson. So akson, let's find it, akson sung, that's high. So these are the high class consonants. Akson glang, the mid class consonants, and akson tam, the low class consonants. So it tells you which class every consonant is. And what I did, I annotated information onto my wall chart to help me with my learning. So for example, this character here, this is bo by mai, and as an initial consonant, that makes a B sound, B for bird. As a final consonant, it makes a unreleased P sound. So I did that for every consonant. I wrote in English what the initial consonant sound was and the final consonant sounds. And I also wrote down the class, because my chart didn't have the classes, but this chart does in fact have classes. So I would recommend, if you're in Thailand and you're keen to learn, come along to one of these shops. There's lots of these shops in Thailand, and they all sell material like this. Pick up some of the kids' textbooks, and also a couple of these wall charts. Put a wall chart in your room where you learn for consonants and vowels, and they really help me, and I think they'll really help you. The only one I can find for vowels in this shop also has the English vowels, which will be completely unnecessary. The one I got just had the Thai vowels. And these wall charts are just 35 baht each. So there's a wealth of information aimed at Thai school kids. It's very useful and it's very cheap. As I say, it won't teach you everything. You'll need to learn some basics first, but once you sort of reach that point, then these things can be very useful.